So the new Uncanny X-Men just dropped, and we got some new mutants coming in. And there is 4 of them. One of them has a flaming fire fucking horse. Yeah. So this girl named Corinna Ellis right here, right, goes to the old abandoned X Mansion in Westchester, New York. She owns the place now, and she just wants to tear down everything about the X Mansion and about the mutants. She even says it's a fucking cult, like legit. I can only assume right here, right? This is Charles. I'm assuming this is Charles Xavier. We go to 24 hours ago, right? And we see Logan talking to this old man. I believe this is like an old army friend that he used to, be in the army with. And he asks Logan, how do you cheat death? Then, like, I guess the next day, we see Logan at this pyramid meeting up with Rogue and Gambit. And he's like, hey, how you guys doing? Rogue gives him a hug, because I guess they haven't seen each other for a while. They meet up to find this fucking big ass dragon that's been eating people on top of this pyramid. This dragon's name is called Sataran. He practically worked under Dormammu and studied with them, but he has the Org of Agamotto. And you're probably like, Phil, how's that possible? Well, there's actually 2 of Org of Agamottos, and he uses one of them on Rogue. Makes her go berserk and makes her feel like a child again. He says this to Rogue, yes, that's it, isn't it? The little girl who cared for nothing, for no one. She gets bitch slapped. Rogue goes flying through the pyramid. Logan puts his mask on. He's like, all right, guys, we got to do this. We got to take that Org of Agamotto out of there. Even Logan down here describes that there is 2 of Eyes of Agamotto right here, and Dog has one, the dragon has the other. Rogue finally gets up and goes to the dragon. He goes flying, hits a pyramid, and Logan is like, you know what? I got to cut him up. Open up the part of his body where the Eye of Agamotto is at, and goes. Logan goes flying, but in that process, Gambit stole the eye from the dragon, and now he has all the power and the dragon can't do shit. The dragon agreed to Gambit's terms, how he'll be gone for 1 year, can't eat anybody, and he has to go to Antarctica. In return, he'll get the eye back from Gambit. When going back into the car, and I guess them 3 are like the 3 musketeers or whatever, Rogue gets a call. She gets a call from Alaska, which is Scott, out there with the new X-Men whatever. And Scott describes how Nightcrawler is going to come with you guys. There's some new mutants that have been abducted, and we need your help. One of them, looking like a fucking reindeer, gets like attacked by this darkness creature saying, come to mommy. Now we're in Mississippi, right, where we see Nightcrawler meeting up with Rogue, Logan, and Gambit for a kid that I guess has like terminal illness. The weird thing is how Kurt describes this kid. He's definitely a mutant, a low-level precog and telepathy. If Xavier is a 10, Harvey X, I guess, is 1, maybe less. Rogue's like Harvey X, and then Nightcrawler describes, yeah, he's a big fan of the X-Men. He legit loves us. He describes how Rogue is so hot. I mean, he's Aunt Ron. The thing is, Nightcrawler even gave him a new suit, like the all-new X-Men suit. And practically the bad part is that he touches Rogue. And when he touches Rogue, he goes like that, and it practically kills the bitch. Rogue feels terrible about this. Like, she has like some psychological trauma from it. The parents come, right, and they're like, hey, listen, it's not your fault, it happens. At least giving my kid what he wanted in his life is all that mattered, because we don't even know if he was going to be cured from this illness that he had. Nightcrawler right here, he dips a little bit to help the fam. He says, I'm going to see if I can help to his parents. Safe journeys, my friends. Be glad of heart. He passed in joy, which he's right. The 3 musketeers of Logan, Gambit, and Rogue dip, right, to go to Louisiana. And the thing is, Gambit couldn't keep his mouth shut, but Logan did, which I think is kind of funny. They go to this orphanage I guess Gambit knew about. Maybe he grew up here, but Rogue is like, Remy, why didn't you tell me about this place? Which, it looks cool as hell. So we see a bonfire with Logan, Gambit, and Rogue. They start talking. Rogue is like, are we even X-Men anymore? Like, what's going on? Like, maybe we should meet up with Scott. And Logan's like, bub, I'm not going back there at all. Being there with Scott telling everything I need to do or what I need to do every single day is not an X-Man. And then Rogue calls Kitty, and Kitty denies joining with, what they got going down here in Louisiana. No Scott, no Charles, no Kitty. Like, are we even a team? Gambit explains to Rogue about how we don't have the weight of the world on our shoulders. That's not our job. Logan explains, yeah, we're not Charles. We're not Chuck. We don't have that table, right? We're not in that chair. Like, it's not us. We're just the students. But then out of the blue, these 4 mutants just pop up. Like, legit. I'm like, what is happening? They look cool as hell. I like them. Let me know what you guys think about this, because I'm very interested in what they're going to do with these characters.